Hey, what is up guys? DRC3 here, back with another My Hero Ultra Impact video, and today we are going to be doing a showcase for the brand new UR Twice. Now this, I said from the beginning, is probably going to be an Ultra Arena character. He seems like he is built for Ultra Arena. He seems like he is built to be the tank of the villains team, which is really cool. Now, he looks very good. His kit looks amazing. The problem is I only have him at level 85. I do have him fully advanced leveled. I have him awakened, but I don't have him past board 6. And for him to be a actual viable tank in Ultra Arena, you're going to need this guy at level 90 at least level 90 for him to be good. And then here's the other problem. We don't have a good healer for the villains team yet. We have like no good healers for the villain teams. I don't think we have a healer at all for the villains team. So that's the next thing they need to add in. We finally got the villain tank. We need a villain healer. So I'm still having to run Najura here. I can't run an all villains team. I'm waiting for the day we can run an all villains team and for it to be meta, because that's going to be sick. And then we also still don't even have a yellow villain UR unit, which is just like, okay, well that sucks because you can't use the full potential of adventure weights. So we're having to run Yellow Aizawa as well. So realistically, I'm going to tell you right now, currently in the game, Twice is not going to be meta unless you just throw him like in place of Kirishima on a team, which could work. He could just, but you're not going to be able to run a meta Twice villain team like you're going to want to run right away. So if you didn't pull him, it's not a big deal. But he will be very good in the future, like once we get those extra villains in the team, whenever they come. I don't know when they're going to come, but I do foresee him being very good down the road. So if you are lucky enough to pull him now, then that is going to be awesome for you. Okay, so with all that said, we're going to be taking on Mizo here, who has 122,000, while we have 324,000, because I'm a bit of a baby and I'm scared. I'll try an actual battle after this, but let's show off Twice to the fullest of his ability, show how good he is. I do have a last stand memory on Twice because I have done some mock battles, and he does actually, like I said from the beginning, get one shot. If you don't have the last stand on him, he'll never get the chance to heal. And so having that last stand on him just gives him a little bit more of a chance to tank. I think Twice could actually be very good right now in the current meta. If you are running Blue Kirishima and you wanted something different, he could definitely take the place of Blue Kirishima and maybe even potentially be a little bit better with his ability to heal. But that's up to you. All right, so let's go ahead and hop into this showcase. Alright, we got to do a little bit of a download because it's the first time actually using him in a battle. Another flame type quirk, blah blah blah. Alright. And adventure weights just popping off there. Okay, so we're going to decrease the power of all enemies. Then we are going to decrease the opponent's defense by 10% and also make character ecstatic. Doesn't really matter which one we target, so we'll just go for the red Todoroki. And then we are going to decrease their power again. So this is kind of an interesting team because we decrease power by a decent amount, as well as decrease defense with Twice. The really good thing about Twice's first action skill, geez, is making him ecstatic. Being ecstatic is really good, so we'll use this first this time. Let's go against the blue here. Like, I want to see just Twice's skills, so let's let them have a second. Alright. So now this one is really good because it gives character ability to cover allies for 3 turns, and reduces damage by 20% for 3 turns when character is not ecstatic. But here's the really good part: because he is ecstatic, reduces damage to character by 20% for 4 turns when character is ecstatic. It should give him the ability to cover too. I wish it also gave him the ability to cover. Maybe when you DX him, it might? I don't know. I haven't looked into that. That would be decent. Because what's the point of reducing damage for 4 turns if you're not going to be drawing aggro for 4 turns? That would be insane if he could do that. First character to draw aggro, but you can see he is ecstatic there for 2 more turns. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. He'll reduce his damage. We're probably going to end up killing them right here. We'll see. Oh no, they survived. Okay, perfect. Now we get to see how well he tanks. Pretty decently. Alright. And we get to see his plus ultra. I think we're going to do this because we just want to wait to see his plus ultra. Like, it looks so good. Like, the character animation, all the characters, that's a lot to animate. To be fair, animating all those twices, that's a lot to animate. I feel like they could have gone a little more over the top because that would have been impressive for a character that people have been waiting for so long. I feel like they could have put in a background. I'm tired of the black backgrounds. They don't just need to be on like fest units, like where you give special backgrounds. Please just do backgrounds for all characters at this point. But overall, I like the animation. I just think they could have done a little bit more with it, in my opinion. All right, we'll go ahead and do these now. Now we've seen the plus ultra. He got rid of the barrier for us. All right, and we'll end this off. And a perfect right there on a very low BP team. But even then, you can see it took us a bit to kill those last two units. So realistically, this team right here that I have built is probably not going to get us anywhere in Ultra Arena. I mean, look at these guys. They have 395,000 BP. We have 324,000 BP. It's, yeah. I will take on a team so you can just see like the healing and the last stand put together. I need to find a team that's not too ridiculously high though. Like I would take probably anything below 300, 327. Okay, that's an all SR team. This one's actually pretty close to us. This guy's crazy, running it all at. He must have really leveled up these SRs. These are all the free to play. Yeah. Okay. Well. Okay. Let's take on this team. This should be pretty interesting. Actually, let's do it. Can an SR team beat a UR team? Probably. These are actually pretty decent SR characters, but we'll see. This is actually the battle for the century right here. This is sick. Alright, so we're going to want to target Togata first because he gets this stupid dodge and counter BS that's annoying. We'll have to see who is quicker. He might actually be quicker, but he only has SR stats, so it's hard to say. We'll go ahead and do this like it before, so we make ourselves ecstatic before we start covering our teammates. We'll also reduce his defense, and then we'll do a power down. Oh, he is actually faster. Insane. Actually insane. Okay, defense down. And then power down on all of them so they don't hit very hard. Okay, twice is still at half health. That's not terrible. Like this, this, and this. Alright, and that's the problem with SR characters. They don't do any damage now, unfortunately. That's okay. Alright. And we can't switch targets, so now we get to see twice his plus ultra. He's going to increase his max HP by 30% for 3 turns since he is still ecstatic. That's actually really good. You can see he's still full health. I was hoping they might actually hit us hard enough to get us down there to a low health, but it seems like he actually did surprisingly well as a tank. He's actually doing really well as a tank. Alright, and that's dead. Now we get to see twice his plus ultra! Only 8,000 damage against Mina. That was actually a depressing amount of damage. That wasn't that good. Alright. Start targeting Togata. Try and get rid of his dodges. And it's interesting because twice is still being targeted right there. That was the 4th turn without having aggro on him. But he did reduce damage. Now we're back to, I believe, we're not going to reduce damage anymore. Oh, he actually, like, he still has damage reduction for 1 more turn. I thought it was only 4 turns. What? Okay, well, alright, I'll take it. Good thing we have that damage reduction. As Gran Torino might have hurt. Alright, so let's go ahead and kill off Gran Torino right here. Ah, man. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do this. I would have liked to use the reduced defense on someone else. Oh, it's okay. Alright, we're ecstatic now. Ooh, dang. Mina actually hurts. And we're still not able to draw aggro, so the cooldown on that action skill kind of sucks right there. If we had had that cooldown, it'd be a little bit better, because then we wouldn't have to worry about Nigeria dying, but Nigeria is probably going to die. Yep. Right, and twice as plus ultra. And we're actually good, because we're going to be able to reduce damage or draw aggro from him, but we will probably kill him right here because we have the free-to-play all for one who can cancel 2 temporary buffs. Hopefully we cancel the persistence buff. Right, so draw aggro just in case. Oh, and we actually didn't. You know what? Ooh. You know how Deku gets stronger though the more damage he's taken? It's actually kind of impressive that Twice tanked it for that much. We'll have to see how much Twice tanks for. Okay, I'm interested to see. This is the ultimate test. Let's see how well Twice tanks. 77,000. Oh my gosh. Oh, and the last stand wasn't even enough. We must have gotten the heal earlier on and I didn't notice. Oh man, but we did. We did win. But that right there should just show you why you need a last stand memory on this Twice. I think if we need a villain last stand memory, the new memory that came out with Twice reduces damage to villains, which is actually pretty good, and then increases plus ultra and stuff like that. Like, it's built for Twice, but I think they just overlooked that if you put a last stand on him, it'll make it even, like, it would have made him even better. I wish there was a last stand with that as well. But yeah, Twice is like, I think he has so much potential to be good, but like I mentioned before, the problems are with the teams that he can fit on right now. Unless you just want to replace like a Kirishima, a blue Kirishima on your team, he's not really going to fit in any villain teams like you probably want him to just yet. Eventually he will, but just not yet. Like I said, we need a villain healer, and we need a yellow villain unit. They could probably do both in one, and then we're ready to go with an Ultra Arena villain team. As far as using Twice in VE Tower, because I haven't done a VE Tower like aspect of him, he's not designed for VE Tower. He's not designed for like stuff like that per se. He could be a good tank if there is a VE Tower that decides to like one-shot you at some point in the future, because there have been ones like that. But as of right now, he's not going to be great for getting a high score on VE Tower, so I'm not going to really showcase him for VE Tower right now. So that was Twice's PvP showcase, guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Do you think he is going to be really good in the future? Do you think he's good right now? And if so, what teams are you running him on? Personally, I don't think he's like, I think he's okay. I think he could fit in on Kirishima's spot, but he's not super fantastic right now. But I do see him being very, very good in the future. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please go down there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, help me out. I am still trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. And thank you guys for watching. Peace.